If you're a huge fan of indie games and 2D action platformers, this upcoming game in 2021, known as Bushiden, is one to look forward to. This game will be developed and published by an indie game company known as Pixel Arc Studios. It's expected to appear on the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, along with Microsoft Windows sometime in 2021 on a date that has yet to be revealed. Originally, Bushiden was supposed to be released this upcoming, August, and it got pushed back. I'm not quite sure why it got pushed back. It's possibly due to the COVID-19 pandemic or due to the fact that development isn't fully complete or it's not well polished. But we do know that this game will be coming out next year for sure until we hear, or unless we hear otherwise. Funding for this 2D ninja platformer game began back in the fall of 2018. I believe it was back in September. And since then, the game has raised enough money to basically have its own official release. And as far as what this game will be like, it's going to be more of a Metroidvania type of platformer with a basic plot that has a main protagonist and the main villain. I believe the main protagonist is unnamed to my knowledge. And the main villain is someone named Geo. And basically, players have to deal with this main villain and have to stop his cybernetic army that's been brought back to life. I don't know too much about the backstory in terms of the plot and all that, but that's basically all I know as far as just the basics. And the cool thing about this game is the fact that it looks like something from the late 80s, early 90s during the Mega Drive, Sega Genesis era of gaming, during, the 16-bit era. That's the thing that looks pretty cool about this, and that's something that I'm pretty sure old school, fans who kind of grew up in the early 90s is going to like and appreciate if they're still into gaming. But as far as Bushiden is concerned, it's a 2D platformer. I feel like we definitely need more games like this. I definitely feel like it has the potential to be big on Steam and quite possibly to some extent on the Nintendo Switch. I feel like, the Nintendo Switch is, better for indie games than the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or anything else because Nintendo Switch for the most part is, mainly like, Mario, Zelda, family-friendly games. It seem to shine more on the Switch console. A lot of, contemporary, 3D games or action, adventure, or RPG or what have you seem to stand out more on the PlayStation 4. So I definitely feel like Bushiden has the potential to stand out more on Steam more than anything. And depending on how popular this game becomes in 2021, if it's popular enough, it has a successful sales record following its upcoming release, it could possibly have its own sequel somewhere later down the line in the 20s decade.